When it comes to perfecting your squat, follow along for the next few tips that some of our members often struggle with so that you don't have to. When it comes to the perfect squat, there are many ways that you can do it wrong, from bar height to foot placement to where exactly the bar goes on your back. We're now going to break it down from top to bottom with where you might be going wrong, and here is where we start. We're going to start at the top with the bar height, and the bar height wants to be around sort of between chest and shoulder height as it is just here. So your J hooks, or however you set up in the squat rack, this is going to be about right for myself. If I was to go any higher here, when I was to come under the bar, it's likely I'm going to be on tiptoes to be able to get out of the rack from the J hooks, which straight away will put you off balance. We have two bar positionings that we can use. We have high bar and low bar. Difference being is where it is placed on the back. Most people will go for a high bar, and this will emphasize slightly more on the quads when we squat. A low bar will be slightly lower on the back, which we'll demonstrate in a second. This will emphasize slightly more on the glutes and the lower back. Right now, this is going to be a high bar squat, so it's on the top of the shoulders, just on the traps here, and this is our higher bar position. Our lower bar is going to be slightly down, so it's not a massive difference, more on the shoulders across the width of the back into this position just here. If you are tight in the chest, you will struggle to get into this position. The next important part of your squat is your walkout. Again, many people will end up taking 4 or 5 steps back, which is really unnecessary and not needed. And then if anything does go wrong, you're much further away from the rack to get yourself re-racked. So with our walkout, all we want to be doing is getting yourself set up under the rack and literally taking 1 step out and 2. That's as far as we need to be. If we're walking back all the way over here, which I've seen some people do, it's not needed at all. 1 step, 2 step. If you need to adjust it on the 3rd step, that is where we need to be with our walkout. Foot placement is also very important. It doesn't matter massively if you're going wider or slightly closer. However, where we put the toes, in my opinion, is very important. So if we set ourselves up, we're going shoulder width apart here. The main thing I would suggest is to turn the toes out slightly so that allows our knees to track out as we squat into that depth. If we have our toes in or we're too close together, some people will not have the maneuverability to be able to do that. Next up on the perfect squat is your depth. We've seen it everywhere, everybody doing knee bends, half squats, that kind of thing. We want to aim to get your hip in line with your knee, so we're at a parallel angle at a minimum. One thing is to reduce your weight so you're able to get into a low enough position. Number 2 is a squat ramp. This will slightly elevate your heels, which will allow you to sit deeper into the squat artificially if you have slightly tighter ankles or you've had previous injuries. So there you have it, a few things to improve your squat. Start from the top and work your way down to see which you need to work on the most.